Hi, Geoff Lawton here, and I want to share with you an intimate moment I had with Bill Mollison when I took on the management of Tagari Farm, and Bill asked me to establish the Permaculture Research Institute. And the property was out of maintenance for quite a few months, and I decided to go for a drive around with Bill and kind of get a rundown on the property, which I knew quite well, but it was daunting to take on the concept of managing the property behind my teacher's great work. So we drove around for a day, and at one point we were right out in the middle of the property, out on one of the big ridge lines near actually a ridge point dam called the White Fig. And I asked Bill a question about the earthworks, and it always something I always wondered about. The swale off the back of the White Fig Dam went right out to a certain point, but didn't go on through a set of key points at the back, on the back large hill at the back of the property. And I said to Bill, why didn't you extend that swale right on out off the White Beach, the White Fig Dam, and pick up those 2-3 key points out there? And he said to me, I thought I was picking up too much water, Geoff. And I must have expressed myself with a little bit of shock. And he looked at me with his piercing eyes, almost like I was going to get a reprimand. He said, yeah, I know you've done bigger work than that now. I saw the work you did at Janet Millington's place on the Sunshine Coast. It was a bit rough around the edges, but it worked. And I said, well, I had no idea. And he said, well, if I'd have said anything, you probably wouldn't have done it. But you went out there and pushed the edge of design, didn't you? And I thought, wow, like, he allowed me to go past him with earthworks, a subject that he dearly loves. And yet he allowed me gracefully to go that bit further. And it worked. And this is what we do with all our students. We encourage our students to go past us and be better teachers, better earthworkers, better consultants, better designers, better at everything permaculture. We're working for our own redundance. That's what we want. That's what has to happen. That's what needs to happen. That's what I hope does happen.